What this means now, doesn't it, is that there's going to be all of this speculation, a lot of it negative, for a lot longer than we could have had it, and that in itself is going to be damaging, isn't it?
Absolutely. Already, we've had a cold and lonely summer with people speculating because the 2024 budget was so tough. We've had all sorts of rumours. They've been going through the summer, and it's only going to intensify. Already, there are all sorts of newspapers and accountancy firms saying this is what's going to happen. This is probably also going to happen. You know, sort your tax out here. You're going to be taxed on that. All sorts of things. So goodness knows, by the end of November, what on earth we're going to, what sort of state we're all going to be in. Those of us who have some sort of investments, who have some sort of property, who are working, who are not working, but are getting some sort of property investment income, you know, all sorts of people who have been trying to set money aside to keep themselves going are going to be very worried about how they're going to be punished for it.
Oh, and what's that going to do to the economy? Is it going to stop people buying and selling homes? Is it going to stop people investing in companies or all of this stuff? What is that going to do?
Yeah, all of the above, honestly. I mean, for example, there's a very strong rumour that there's going to be some sort of property tax for properties above 500,000. Well, my thought immediately is that it's going to be difficult to sell properties above £500,000, which is a lot of properties in London and the South East and in Manchester and Edinburgh, you know, in the cities. It's already a sluggish market. It's actually quite, depends where you are, but on the whole, properties are not selling that fast at the moment. So it's going to hit those very hard. And there's a trickle down as well.
Yeah, indeed. And just lastly with you as well, you know, when you look at this Labour government now, it looks as though we're on the brink of having a new deputy prime minister and a housing minister. There's been issues obviously with the corruption minister leaving her post. We've also had another minister have to go after she evicted some tenants essentially as well. You know, and you've got now all of this speculation about the budget. I mean, what is this going to do for the markets in Britain?
Well, I mean, already the markets are in a unhappy state. You know, just yesterday we saw the pound going down, the stock market wobbling, particularly because, as has already been mentioned, the bond market, you know, the price of borrowing for the government in this country, in the UK, is way higher than it was at its very height under Liz Truss. Who's talking about it? Not many people. You know, it's online. You can see it on social media, but the mainstream are not really covering this. And we also have, I mean, talking about, you know, MPs being kicked out, we've now seen that Keir Starmer has brought in his own economic advisors into number 10, basically pushing out number 11. I mean, I think Rachel Reeves is going to be just a mouthpiece, you know, if that. I think her days are numbered. Because
well, that might be why they've delayed this budget, which in itself, as we've said, is going to have economic consequences.